You just ask them. Obviously, I don't agree with that because veganism isn't about that, right? Veganism, we all know what veganism is. But I'll say that to make a point. And one last thing that I like to say to people is whenever they tell me something, I'm like, okay, let's pretend for a second that you go back home and you do a little bit of research. Like, let's say they give me the, you can't get B12, right? We all know you can. But let's say they give you the B12 argument. Instead of answering them the B12 argument, I say, listen, let's imagine you go home tonight and you spend a half an hour researching B12. And you come to your own conclusion, not because I told you, but you've researched it and you come to let's just pretend that you come to your own conclusion that you actually can get B12 and enough of it through a plant-based diet. You figured that out on your own. I didn't tell you, you came to that conclusion. Will you now go vegan? Is that what's keeping you from going vegan? The fact that you think that B12 comes from animal protein? Because again, it's just a deflection. It's just an excuse. The B12 argument is like, okay, if you go home and realize you can get B12 from a plant-based diet, problem solved. I guess, will you go vegan now? It's not really their concern. They're not concerned about B12. They're just looking to make excuses. So you can always tell to them, if you go back home, do the research, and realize that you actually can get this, or you can do this, or your objection is answered, will you now go vegan? Is that what is holding you back from going vegan? This one little B12 concern, is that what's holding you back? Because I can tell you, spend 30 minutes and you will find out that you can get B12 as a vegan. So if that's what's holding you back, boom, you're vegan. Just spend this much time. But that's not the reality. It's just an excuse. Oh yeah, okay, fine, B12, yeah, okay. But we've been doing it for thousands of years. Again, their brain is looking, it's like, what can I say?
Gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go? All right.